having a hard time in their own zone. Emberson has a hard time locating the puck.
What a play by Meyer. There was 1 against 3, and he was able to win the puck.
Goes by Hughes all the way around. Aminaho out of the corner. Aminaho is taken down by Darnell Nurse. The Devils content to keep it right there. 11:40 left to go in this first period. You hear the officials, let's go, and that's more like it, and out they come. Zach Hyman.
This is exactly what you want to do when Connor McDavid is on the ice. Force him to play defense. The whole time, that whole shift, pretty much the majority of it he spent in his own zone defending. That's an excellent shift there by the Devils.
McDavid has points in 22 of his last 23 games.
Take this.
There was a 14, 6, and 3 in that time period. We play on here. Ritzio to the goal mouth. Shoveled high by Cody Glass. Arseniy Gritsyuk looking for it, and now the Oilers desperately try to get it out here. Roslovic will peel back in his own zone. He's hunted down beautifully by Connor Brown, coming off 2 really good years with the Oilers. Signed as a free agent. Alan Siegenthaler with a shot off the backside of Wallman. Captured again by Dadonov, and it ricochets over the stick of Siegenthaler. Good forechecking again. This time Dawson Mercer, he's taken down. Lazar was a very popular player during his time in New Jersey. Now it's played along the boards and rolled in.
The Oilers really have no time in their own zone to make any type of plays because it's not just one Devil. Mercer takes a big hit from Mangiapane right in front of the Devils bench.
New Jersey has but 1 shot on goal, but tons of zone time, tons of possession. Regula can't get there. Palat did. Down the wall, Brendan Dillon.
Another deep inch in now.
Now the Oilers take over. Nurse takes a peek up the ice and resets it for Alec Regula. It is the 7th D tonight, dressed for Chris Knobloch. Acquired last December off waivers from Boston, picked off by Timo Meyer. A lead feed for Jesper Bratt. Bratt out of the corner. Lays it around for Jack Hughes. Hughes now will move it along the boards, cut off by McDavid. Left there, and Evan Bouchard will send it back. Edmonton back out. Bouchard swings it across off the stick of Echo in the Devils bench, and we get a stoppage of play. 9:08 left to go in this first period. New Jersey, so far the better team. With chances like this one from Timo Meyer, we remain goalless.
All right, next we need a suggestion.
That's all. Home and auto insurance.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Bundling your home and auto insurance for round-the-clock protection with Progressive.
Okay, more ideas.
Anything goes.
Sacrifice.
Oh, good one. Okay, great.
Like how you don't have to sacrifice great coverage to save on insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive. Iron bathtub.
That guard dog sure is lucky he has Simply Safe proactive water.
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Police are on the way.
Must be nice.
Simply Safe. Real security stops crime before it starts.
TaxAct has experts who can help you file your taxes, or they can just do it for you. And what's great about them doing it is you don't have to. Isn't not doing stuff fast. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
That's how AI will impact all of your jobs. Any questions? Yes, do so.
Can AI analyze and react quickly?
Can it perform under pressure? It doesn't do it.
Is it fast?
So fast.
Hey, AI guy.
Is it good in a scrum? What's a scrum? It's a scrum. Doesn't even know a scrum.
It's just out of this world. Just not human.
It's over. Take this.
NHL on TNT is brought to you by Ashley, inspiring the love of home. Now let's go to the New Jersey bench. Sheldon Keefe with Megan.
Well, Coach, you're on the second half of a back-to-back. What are you seeing from your group early here?
I like our group. We've been patient here early. We've spent a lot of time on their half of the ice. We've slowed down their speed and haven't spent very much time on our end, which is a good start for us. Now we just got to find more ways to get to their net.
3 wins in your last 4 games. What's going to be important the rest of the way to come away with another important 2 points for your group?
Well, I think just a lot of what I just talked about, just staying with it. The process we had here early on has been really good. It's not easy to contain them, especially McDavid, obviously, but we got to stay with it and work for our opportunities and look to get on the power play.
Great, thanks, Coach.
New Jersey goes to work again on point here, but the Oilers reorganized and sorted out. 8:39 left in a scoreless first period. Roslovic run down by Siegenthaler.
Good defense there, Siegenthaler and Pesci.
Cody Glass looks for help. Pulls up. Great pass. Pesci's in. Kicked out by Jarry.
We talked about it earlier, Johnny, the defense for the Devils. I think they've been the key to their start in this game. I know they don't have a lot of shots. Only the second of the game, but boy, they've been good.
Circle the track. A wrap chance off Jarry. Picked up by Paul Cotter. From a tough angle off the side of the goal. Good hustle by Evgeny Dadonov. He'll wind it back.
It's over.
Take a shot that's blocked in front off the stick of Matthias Ekholm. And the Oilers advance it out to center.
Take this.
Trent Frederick. Gains the zone. And a deeper Devil's ice. Dadonov on the wall. Spins it for Cotter. A good pass. Connor Brown. No dump in here. New Jersey is changing. Spencer Stastny will get to it. Skate away to the ground and hit it out to neutral ice. Kovacevic broken up. Frederick right there gets help from Nugent Hopkins. Play it back with it picked off. Cleared along and out to center by Andre Palat. Stastny, the former Nashville Predator. Jake Wallman on the target. Jarry was ready for that. Edmonton starts to break out here. Zach Hyman. 17 goals since the middle of December. Hyman goes barreling in. Plays it to the outside. Ekholm with a shot. Answered by Jake Allen. And comes back again for Ekholm. Evan Bouchard straight away. He'll wrist one off the blocker of outlet. And forked wide. Hyman's on it. Taken down by Nemec.
He lost it. I think he lost the net. That's why there was no penalty there. Best shift of the game for the Oilers.
Bouchard swings it across for Ekholm. A clean look. Picked off by Jake Allen. No further play.
Let's not forget the really good chance for Brett Pesci. The left part of your screen. Going to go to the net. Jarry pushes off. Top of the blue paint. Makes a good right pad save. And then Hyman out to Ekholm. Goes short side. Ends up beating Dawson Mercer there. And a little bit of a screen as well. But Jake Allen with a nice save. A couple of pucks directed at the net by the Oilers as they huddle up to call a play there with Connor McDavid in charge of that little meeting there.
He's flanked by Nugent Hopkins and Hyman.
By my duty as king.
Glass is
I will
kicked
see
out.
us
Advantage here for McDavid. He's on the strong side against Meyer. Two left-handers.
Clean win.
Good help
Or
there
is it?
from Brad. Yeah, good help there from Brad off the draw.
Now it comes back. Bouchard, forechecked again by Timo Meyer. Nugent Hopkins will sail it out to center. Pesci's on it. Brett Pesci chipped in the zone by Jesper Bratt. Jarry stays put in that trapezoid. Ekholm now to the wall. McDavid out to center ice. It's behind Evan Bouchard, who's at a point-a-game pace. He'll dump it in. Allen moves the puck. Cut off by Hyman to the corner. The Oilers get after it. Hyman maintains his balance. Emberson going wide now. Forced wider by Bratt. Hyman in back of the goal. To the wall, McDavid. A line change. It's played at center by Darnell Nurse. McDavid offside with 5:50 left to go in this first period. We'll step aside from Edmonton, Alberta. The Oilers and the Devils from Rogers Place.
Snoring, gasping, feeling exhausted. Wake up to Zapbound, the first and only prescription medicine that improves moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, and adulthood obesity. A breakthrough treatment that significantly reduces breathing interruptions during sleep. After taking Zapbound for just 1 year, many people had no OSA symptoms. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in the neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include brain, pancreas, or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Wake up to Zepbound. Talk to your doctor and visit Zepbound.com.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
No score here in Edmonton. I want to go back to that last face-off play. We mentioned Connor McDavid setting up a face-off play. Meyer comes in, but watch the help here from from Jesper Bratt. We talk about face-offs, so not an individual stat, or a team stat. Edmonton actually wins that draw, but Dylan gets in there a little bit, but Bratt jumps the hole, gets by Hyman, and he's able to get that puck out and take away a scoring chance from the best player in the world. Oh, good job by the Devils defensively, the Oilers with their best push of the game so far here the last couple of minutes.
John Portland, Eddie Olczyk, Megan Mickelson, supported by our great crew tonight here in Edmonton.
Strike blows through me.
You see Edmonton has 4 of the first 6 shots in this one. Moved down to center ice by Curtis Lazar. Nemitz will take over. Through center ice, he comes all the way back in the Oilers zone. Manchapani. PWG last night in Calgary.
Got 3 this year, right, Johnny?
That's right. 3 overtime winners for Shimon Nemitz.
And I would assume that with the injury, unfortunately, an injury to Luke Hughes, is that Nemitz would be the guy that maybe pick up a lot of those extra minutes that Luke Hughes would be having on his stat side.
Good young defenseman, 2nd overall pick.
Look at it, there's going to be growing pains. You know, there are no perfect players in the league, and yeah, he might be a little short on the defensive side, but boy, oh boy, sometimes you watch him, he can really command the back end as an offensive defenseman, and that's the way the game's going.
Right. That pick was in the 22 draft. Now Stastny will dump it ahead. Dylan out of the corner, pressured on the play. Here's Isaac Howard with a shot blocked by Dougie Hamilton. They'll swing it in front on a reverse, cut off by Dylan. Donoff looks around. Cross ice it goes. Connor Brown will drop it off for Cotter. He'll take it wide. Played off the end board. Isaac Howard, the rookie, will poke it out to Jack Roslovic. He'll get it deep.
It was a good play by Howard there to make sure he got it by the aggressive defense of the New Jersey Devils.
The Oilers reset the play. Bouchard. Silly puck holds at Bouchard. Here it comes. Stopped by Allen. Directed right to the corner. On Colson, lays the body on Paul Cotter. Dylan in control for New Jersey. Siegenthaler has time. He'll lift it out through center ice. 3:45 left to go, period 1. Matthias Ekholm in his 14th NHL season. Here's Hyman. He'll play it by Siegenthaler. Timo Meyer on the way back. Hit hard by Puck Colson. Now it's played all the way back.
He's had a couple of good hits in this first period.
McDavid. Bouchard has some room. He'll lay it low. Little move by Ekholm, and it's handled by Jake Allen.
I have you.
In the NHL now. So here we go. There's so much talent from around the globe.
I can always play actually better when there's something online. Welcome to my world. My world. Welcome to my world. A simple enough matter.
Well, good movement by the Edmonton Oilers defenseman Bouchard, and Ekholm moving in and out, and one of those Bouch bombs right there.
Zelda.
Understood.
What happens if Evan Bouchard played against our very own Brian Boucher?
Understood.
Bouch bomb against
Bouch.
Against Bouch.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
A pirouette by Connor McDavid.
I'll put my money on our Bouch. How about that?
I would too. I don't know how much, but we'll put some down.
And I don't know about now either.
Well, pretty good condition, it appears. Now, it's taken back by Ekholm. Good defensive in neutral zone 2 by the Devils. McDavid will crank it up. Hit hard by Kovacevic, and here we go. Podkolzin answers that on New Jersey's Jonathan Kovacevic.
No hesitation by Podkolzin. Kovacevic got a forearm right into the jaw. It looked like the upper chest area of Connor McDavid. He caught him by surprise coming through the middle of the ice. Not very often you get McDavid coming through the middle here, and then all of a sudden he sees him at the last second. I was kind of surprised there was no penalty here. I thought he got the hand or the forearm up high into the facial area. Now maybe he just raised the shoulder, and that's why there was no call. But both players dropping their gloves pretty much at the same time. Give Kovacevic credit for stepping up on McDavid there. We'll see what the calls are.
Edmonton number 92 has 2 minutes for instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, and a 10-minute misconduct. New Jersey number 8 has 5 minutes for fighting.
So think about it now is that with the Oilers only having 11 forward stretch, you're going to be without Podkolzin, who's been so effective here. Do the math, John, right? 17 minutes. So, and that's a major loss up front. Look at Podkolzin has been a great fit here in Edmonton. He has played well. He played well last year in the final. You know, he gives them a little bit of something that they don't have. Obviously, he has the ability to be able to play up in the lineup, but he can forecheck, he can put the puck in the back, and then he's getting a great opportunity on the power play. Now, obviously, he's in the penalty box for a while, so, you know, he has that type of skill set, but I'll tell you what, you go up the lineup, you get a lot more respect inside that dressing room when you got somebody that's going to stand up like that. Regardless of what you thought of the hit, you're taking a piece of one of our guys, we're going to answer. New
Jersey goes to work. Vanda Pharmaceuticals power play. Laid back by Dadonov. A tough spot. A good keep by Dougie Hamilton. New Jersey 15th overall with their power play. The puck is cleared by Janmark in the Oiler bench.
A couple of good sticks there by the Oilers. Janmark had a chance to clear it earlier, but no time and space at all for the Devils here. They've done a good job there. Janmark always been a good penalty killer in this league. Spent obviously some long time in Dallas, spent a little bit of a cup of coffee in Chicago.
Nearly 6 months.
Been really good here in Edmonton the last 3-4 years.
Andrew Mangiapane is serving the minor for Vasily Podkolzin. Gets 2, 5, and 10. Heischer given the boot here. Connor Brown will move in for the Devils. Closed by Connor McDavid. 2 great friends and 2 former junior teammates. Erie of the Ontario Hockey League now out of the corner. Heischer sends it back. Jack Hughes dancing at the point. He goes downhill with it. In the back of the goal, pushed wider by Evan Bouchard. They go to the corner. And the Devils now will come all the way back and get it with just under 2 minutes left in this first period.
Good play there by McDavid along the boards.
Jack Hughes coming up on Evan Bouchard. He'll pull up. Get it deep. Brown out of the corner. Nullified. Heischer in control. Choked off for a moment by McDavid. Bouchard lays out Heischer. McDavid has the puck. Here come the Oilers shorthanded. Connor McDavid swoops across. The pass detected, broken up by Hughes. Held in now by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Tied up along the boards. Into it now, McDavid to the slot, interrupted by Jesper Bratt. He'll carry out through center, drop it off for Brown. Heischer, this way for Hughes, back for Heischer, blocked, and out of the corner, Jack Hughes. Nemitz now moves it to the wall. Hughes will lay it across for Bratt. Shimon Nemitz to the outside for Bratt. With a shot blocked in front. The rebound kicked out by Tristan Jarry.
Mercer with the chance. Beautifully set up by the Devils.
Hughes out of the corner. Held in by Nemitz and now wound back by Mercer. To the goal line. Heischer will kick it to his stick. 1 shot thus far. Mangiapane out of the box. It's tipped high by Mercer in the protective netting. And Edmonton will kill it.
Not much going on for the Devils power play until The last 25 seconds or so, quick little pop-out play. Mercer there, down low to goal line. Heischer, and I think next time you want to go to school here, if you're the Devils, you had Jari down. Once that puck went to Heischer, he was down, never got back up. You got to think about elevation there. I know you're in tight. That was a beautifully set up play there, and Devils probably feeling good about the last 25-30 seconds of that power play instead of the first 90.
35 seconds left in the period. One shot, and it was a great shot by Dawson Mercer. Here's Brett Pesce, broken up by Roslovic. Held in, onside, Meyer. His shot turned away by Jari. Palat in control of it. He'll take it to the corner. Andre Palat cycles out, thwarted by Hyman, and the puck comes out to center. 10 seconds left in this first period. Siegenthaler will salt it away here with Pesce, and that'll do it. 4 shots on goal for each side, and a goalless start after 20. Coming up, it's the Vanda Pharmaceuticals Intermission Report. Liam McHugh, Anson Carter, Paul Bissonnette, and Tuukka Rask. Fireworks here in Edmonton. Connor McDavid getting laid out on the play, but the Oilers answered the bell.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? It's crazy, right?
Hey, let me call you back. I gotta stand in a line.
Even crazy is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to file a claim. While Geico's claim support is available day or night. I mean, I'd have FOMO about that, if anything. Excuse me, what
the
are
newly
you
activated construct,
no one knows.
just as you asked.
Okay.
You're cool. It's currently in the vicinity of the Great
I'm
Plateau.
all right, actually.
What would you have us do?
It feels good to step out of line. It feels good to Geico.
On this ship,
Nothing
you
at all.
represent His Royal Majesty and shall dress
Let it
accordingly.
do its worst.
So that
Sorry, is there any leeway on the
It's time we witness the forbidden power that brought the Zonite
What
to the
genius
brink
thought
of
of wool
ruin.
at sea? And these shoes? We were thinking flippy floppies, perhaps.
discover
It just lets the toes
just
breathe.
what it's
Just an
capable
idea.
of.
Think about it.
No!
Right.
Flip-flops cool? At last.
Very cool.
My triumph is
Right this way.
mine.
Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here.
You won't remember my name. This is the last time
I shall
you will
fulfill
see me
my
at the
duty
top.
as king.
I want to carry on, but not today. This is the point I give up. But not today. I want to carry on. You will see me at the top. This is the last time you won't remember my name. Honda, the power of dreams. Proud partner of Team USA.
What's good? I'm Josh Johnson, and I've played for 14 different teams. In fact, nobody switched teams more than I have. But I'm done with all that. I'm switching to Straight Talk. For good. They've got free 5G phones for new and existing customers. Mama, great news. Get it at straighttalk.com and Walmart.
Thanks for calling Discover. Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback?
Buy what you need, earn a little extra back.
Even on baseball bats?
You betcha.
How about a flamethrower?
Hey, Perry.
Can't talk. Westguard. You should get Simply Safe proactive monitoring, like us. The AI camera alerts Simply Safe agents before crime can even start.
And there's an anti-theft guarantee.
Simply Safe. Real security stops crime before it starts.
You got the hustle. I've got the game.
We're playing culinary poker. Chef will be betting cash based on the cards that are dealt. I'm gonna raise 1,000.
I'm gonna call.
I cannot use anything green.
Baked in a pie. Gotta think about this one.
It's time for them to put their money where their mouth is.
Stand back! All new Wildcard Kitchen next Tuesday night at 9 on Food Network.
TNT Sports. College basketball gets even bigger. College basketball all season long on TNT, True TV, and stream on HBO Max.
You learn quickly, Zelda.
It's a Van Pharmaceuticals intermission report. We're waiting for something to happen. Then it just did at the end of the period. There are guys you can hit, and there are guys you definitely cannot hit. Connor McDavid
Your
gets
power
from
is
Jonathan
already far
Kovacevic,
stronger than
Vasily
my own.
Colson, right
perhaps
in
even
there.
beyond
Immediate
Romulus,
reaction. Now, they both get 5 for fighting, but Colson gets the 10-minute misconduct. He gets the 2-minute minor for the instigator. We're back in here.
No flattery.
Liam
With
Hansen,
that amount of
Tuukka Rask
power,
is with
the
us,
day
and
will
I'm going to go to you,
surely
Biz,
come that
because
you can manipulate
you were
multiple
loving
objects at
the
once.
instigator on that situation.
I'm not a big fan of the instigator
Or maybe
rule. They
even
obviously
something
implemented
larger.
it for that
Yes?
reason, when there would be clean hits delivered, when the guy would go over to defend his teammate. But in this
try my best.
situation, the fact
Good.
that Komacevic's hands come up
I'm
so
certain
high,
your
if you're
training will
pod
prove
closing and you
useful.
see that in real time, how quick that happens, you're thinking 97 just got hit.
Is something
I'm going to
the
throw
matter,
some fists and then
Lemuria?
ask questions
Lady
later.
Zelda,
And
so
we
this
call
is
this
where you've
shimmy
been.
shaking, when you give the guy the
Could've
shimmy
sworn
shake,
I
like,
saw
hey,
you
you
going
want to
back
go?
to your room.
He asked him.
Guess
And then
my eyes were playing
Komacevich, he
tricks
hit
on
the
me.
eject button too. So in that situation, it's two guys
I come
willing to
bearing word
combat,
from Lady
and
Mineral.
I don't agree with the
She's
instigator
gone
in that
alone to the
situation.
depths
What
to
about you?
confirm a few things about her research.
I understand where it's coming from, because I played in an era where it wasn't Liam,
I understand.
you want to fight,
Thank
it's
you.
we're fighting.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Yeah.
why that rule's in
rather
place
strange,
just
don't you
because
think?
of that. And you're right, Biz.
I've been here and
whether his
haven't
hands come
gone
up
to
or
my
not,
chambers since morning.
if I'm an Edmonton Oilers player, I do not
Haven't
want
you
to see
heard
number
the
97
stories?
get hit like that and then spin
A
out
young
the way he
woman
did.
has
So
appeared
good
of
for
late,
Pod Colson to
said
jump
to
in
look
there.
just like
And
you.
good for Kovacevic, too, to accept that fight.
Yeah, and if you're an Oilers fan watching this, you're saying that's a high hit. Yes, his arm did come
find
up,
it
but he got
odd
him right in
that
the
you didn't
shoulder. And
respond
if
when I
David ends up
called.
like flinging his head back, I think that's just more to avoid the fact that if it would have caught him on the chin, so
many
he's just
eerie
looking out for
rumors around
himself.
the
But once
castle
again,
these
that's a
days.
clean
And
hit.
somehow they
I
all
totally
come back
agree
to
with
you,
Pod
Lady
Colson's
Zelda.
reaction there. You in the situation of 29 and
someone's jealous
97,
of all the praise
if they
you've
get
been
touched
getting
like that,
and
you're
started
hitting the
wearing
eject
the
button,
same
and
clothes
then
as
you're
you.
asking
Yeah,
questions.
let him
Also,
answer
they
the
can
bell.
drag
Yeah,
your
let's
good
get it over
name
with
down
and
into the
move on.
mud.
That's a
No reason.
spark we needed too, right, Tuukka, for this
Yes.
broadcast?
Yeah. Okay.
evil
By the way,
spirit
I
made
love
in
that for
your image.
McDavid. A shimmy
Or
shake is a
worse,
much different
a
thing.
terrible
Just him
sorcery
dancing
from the
around and
harsh
going
corners of
control.
the
And for a
desert.
fighter, it's a little different. They're dropping the gloves there. For a while,
knew I should have talked to Lady
this is working out
Mineral's
pretty nicely for the
researchers that
Devils
said they
because
ran
it was
into her
low
when I
event
had
to no
the
event hockey,
chance.
which is a good thing when you're playing against McDavid
Oh,
and the
how did
Oilers.
I
We're going to take a look.
realize?
Vanda Pharmaceuticals highlight. What does New Jersey doing to get this
Yes,
going?
Coach Keefe was talking about liking the way his team is playing. And there's three things that are happening on the tape that you have to do to try to slow down the Edmonton Oilers. Now, the first thing is get the puck behind their
You really
defenseman
seem to be
and force
enjoying
the Oilers to play below the goal line. You know, high-octane offense like this does not want to play defense. I think you heard Edzo talk about it during the broadcast. And then win these one-on-one puck battles, which Jersey's
You
done
can't
for the
be
most
too
part in that first
careful.
period. The second thing is
You
have that
truly
third forward
are one of a
retreat
kind.
so you can now
And a great
outnumber
friend
the
for
Oilers in the neutral
Yes,
zone.
life
So when you're
would be
doing
quite a
that,
bore
you allow your
without her.
defenseman to step up and be
You
aggressive
tease my lady.
and be physical. You got to close out, play the body, force them to play
You'll
through your
excuse
body.
me.
And then the last
should be
thing
getting back to
is
work.
generate odd man rushes. The Oilers right now give the 7th most odd man rushes in the National
I have
Hockey League.
to
So you're getting
know.
your opportunities
Does the Southern
as long as you
League
defend and be
exist
responsible
or
with the puck in
not?
your own zone.
Let's talk about
Consider
two
when we
Edmonton
first
Oilers
caught
who were
word of
not
her.
with the team at the
The day
start
we
of the
welcomed
season.
the
Zach
Gerudo
Hyman was
to the
injured.
castle.
Tristan Jarry was with Pittsburgh. We'll start with
Terrible
Jarry.
sorcery
Anthony
from
had asked
the
you, hey,
desert,
listen, it's your first
wasn't
home
it?
start. You just want to get a couple
When all
softballs
his
in,
wild
just nice and
daydreams
easy, get
may
going.
in fact be steeped in
it was
reality.
almost a nightmare.
It was
at the
almost a
beginning for
disaster.
Jarry.
Yes.
How rattled are you when something like
Why
this
don't
happens at the
two of
beginning of the
us
game?
Completely harmless situation. I think it actually hits the
Withdraw
Edmonton
Rule away
D-man
from the
stick, so he's
castle.
kind of like,
It's our
I think it's on
duty to
edge, and it
dispel any
happens to
fears
bounce
that
back
people
into him.
may
But
hold.
if this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. He dodged the bullet there. That didn't go in. But, you know, if that goes in, now you're second-guessing yourself. You don't even have a shot on net. He did make a couple good saves after that. So
Is the adrenaline, like, just kicking in that point?
yeah, you're going to be like... But, you know, that's the thing. You cannot stay in the moment and think about it. You have to move on and focus on the next shot.
This Oilers team, as they look to go neck to neck with Vegas in the Pacific Division. Zach Hyman.
Yeah, you look back to last year's postseason, just a brutal loss for them going into the final. And this is exactly what Zach Hyman brings to the game. It's not just the goal scoring, 19 goals since mid-November. Just look at him on the forecheck here. First in on it, he is so good. He's a puck pound, excuse me. Legs field the wolf. So you see him there. He ends up getting the puck retrieval, goes low to high, gets another one, goes low to high again. He beats his defenseman to the net, ends up getting another puck retrieval, and this shift is able to continue in the offensive zone. And obviously, McDavid and Draisaitl very good on their own as far as the way that they're able to retrieve pucks with their speed, but this all starts from a basic forecheck from Hyman, and that's what he brings night in, night out. And going back, like I said, last year when he suffered that brutal wrist injury that took him out of playoffs at the start of this season, if they have him in the lineup, it's a totally different story, in my opinion. Again.
He's the type of player, too, that the other teammates, they feed off of shifts like that. You know, they're like, this guy's trying, I better pick up my slack and do the same thing. So it's definitely a leader.
Yeah, and to Vince's point, too, it's similar to Matthew Tkachuk when you went out. Against the Vegas Golden Knights. When you went out and took the air out of the Florida Panthers, Zach Hyman, the same exact player. Energy guy, but also he provides that offense, too.
He's not shooting from long distance.
No,
but he's scoring a lot.
He's got the putter.
Yeah.
I think if you added up all his goals, you might get to center ice.
The blue line, the blue line.
I mean, the blue line.
He's still got a lot of them. 19 goals in 31 games so far this season. He's a point per game right now. No points or goals in this game. Gloves on the ice.
Shot.
This was wrong.
Shimmy shake.
Shimmy shake.
Fanapt allopurinol is approved for adults with bipolar 1 disorder with acute, mixed, or manic episodes. Unlike some drugs for bipolar 1 disorder, nausea, vomiting, and restlessness are not common. Fanapt may be associated with serious side effects. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis treated with antipsychotics are at increased risk of stroke or death. Fanapt is not approved for elderly with dementia-related psychosis. Fanapt prolongs the QT interval and may be associated with abnormal heart rhythm or sudden death. In 5% or more of people in clinical trials, heart rate increases, dizziness, hypertension, weight gain, dry mouth, stuffy nose, sleepiness, and increases in liver enzymes have been observed. These are not all the side effects. Talk to your prescriber and learn more at fanapt.com. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
There are two certainties in life, death and taxes. For now, TaxAct's filing software can only help you with the second one. We're still working on the whole immortality thing. TaxAct, let's get them over with.
At DQ, we're all about and. Like our new limited-time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal with crispy onions.
And a fry for me.
And here's your drink.
And a sundae.
Try our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal right now at DQ.
It's the season of staying in. Shop Kohl's to refresh your space with decor, cozy bedding, and top floor care for less. Plus, save 15% on some of your finds store-wide at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank guy. That's me.
So, what do you do outside of the Capital One Cafe?
What do you mean? No fees on checking accounts, no overdraft fees. Help me sleep. What's in your wallet?
How good a knight are you, Sir Duncan the Tall?
Who will stand and fight with you?
Playing Toronto is a lot of fun. It's a big rivalry going back a long time.
Original Six showdown. Islanders just always play a hard, heavy game.
I'm all in on the Islanders. Red Wings Maple Leafs, Islanders Kraken. Tomorrow 6:30 on TNT.
Want to hear something weird about that? You steal stuff?
Do you? It starts as a stranger that you have the greatest love affair with.
I made it. You did.
I learned to be more confident in myself. I do have some questions for you, but now I'm afraid to ask them. Looks on Actors, now streaming.
College basketball gets even bigger. Is that all? Is that all? All people mad. Now then. True. A simple enough matter. You're watching the Vanda Pharmaceuticals Intermission Report. Innovate in the service of people's pursuit of happiness.
Biz, I told you he'd sign autographs after.
You guys are making me feel home here.
Don't bring him in. It's just embarrassing at this point. 1-0 Kings until Liverpool makes it 1-1. This is a Rangers team that's dead last in the Eastern Conference because of Panajat and JT Miller. Moments like that.
But I'm very upset right now. Why? Because we didn't start this highlight pack with the harmonica ladies that played.
They did?
In LA before the game, and they scored under what? 20 seconds into this game. So.
18 seconds into the game they scored. The harmonicas are back.
I'm coming upstairs.
Yeah.
Whoever didn't pay homage to the harmonica ladies is ridiculous.
Better watch yourselves.
I'm on a silent strike the rest of the night.
Except for the harmonica, which are...
There's a silent strike? This could be good.
Imagine a fresh sheet day could become fresh sheet week. With Downy April Fresh, you can climb into more freshness. Night after night for up to 7 days. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras and live agent monitoring?
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum nights and realizing the place lives up to the hype. With dining benefits at over 10,000 Resi restaurants.
Strength flows through me.
There's nothing like Platinum.
Taco Bell's $5.79 Lux Cravings boxes take you on lavish adventures. Luxuriate with your faves in the $5 box. Be transported to more opulence in the $7 box. Or encounter a world of delights in the $9 box. The cheesy dipping burritos with creamy garlic sauce. It's the box. For less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
HYRULE game! I have you!
If it plugs into your wall and feeds off your electrons, then it owes you something in return. Because the greatest pleasure of all
Now then,
is how it makes you feel.
a simple enough matter.
Taxes is feeling unwelcome. Now Taxes is an open door. Some new TurboTax stores. Meet our experts in person. They're ready to do your taxes for you, so you can walk out with confidence. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. The city has become a breeding ground for suffering and injustice. It must be. I think we can help each other.
Someone's got to step up! Carry on!
Let's get to the root of the problem.
Is that all?
Unrivaled League is unprecedented, unmatched, unconventional, unmissable. You can't hide. Playing 3-on-3 full court, unstoppable, unguardable, unshakable.
Now then.
New season, some new energy.
More players, more team, more basketball.
Unpredictable.
Undeniable, unfinished. Unbelievable, undisputable, unrivaled. Understood? Unrivaled on TNT Sports, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
We get ready for the second period on a chilly Tuesday night here in Edmonton.
24 degrees here in Edmonton tonight.
Thank you, Edzo, for that fine detail. And let's talk about the detail work of the Devils on 97.
Boy, they've done a good job. Really not a lot of clear looks for Connor McDavid. For Boyd Kovacevic, here comes Glass. Here comes Pratt. Good step up here, and then the best part of the period. The step up hit by Kovacevic, and then Todd Colson jumps in and dropped the gloves. I actually kind of thought both guys dropped the gloves at the same time.
So did I.
After taking a look at the replay.
So did I.
It ended up being where, I mean, you know what Todd Colson was doing, so you understand the way the officials they called it, but no score as we start the second.
John Forsland, Eddie Olczyk, Megan Mickelson, Rogers Place. Second period of long changes for the team. Glass with a shot, shut down by Jari. And a stoppage. Let's go down to Megan.
Well, you guys just talked about Connor McDavid, a tall task to try to slow him down. Speed has always been the cornerstone of his game, but look at these numbers to back it up. Leads the NHL with 20-plus mile-per-hour bursts, end-to-end rushes, and rush chances, and with a league best max speed of 24.6 miles per hour. That's fastest in the NHL since they started tracking that stat in 2021, 2022. That's crazy.
Megan, that Senzo speed. All the way around. There is footage. Now, wound out. Ritzka with a shot. Turned aside by Jari, and now flipped out of the zone by Curtis Lazar.
Really good save right before that off a face-off win by the Devils. A redirect, probably about 12 feet out. A good stop there. Again, when you win the face-off, you're able to dictate the terms in the offensive zone, and then there's a quick little shot and-eye coordination there by Cody Glass out in front of the net. Shot there by Ritzka. It helps when those shots are, I'll say waist down, Johnny. Much harder to do it when they're up above your waist or at least the shoulder area. Sometimes you don't have a choice when you're let go of the puck, but ideally you like it to be in that foot and a half off the ice to be able to redirect it and control what's going to happen. Could be icing here.
It is. TV right up. Beautiful man. Brent Harrell.
Well, maybe on the air.
Okay. With NHL Edge, fans get access to advanced stats through puck and player tracking using millions of data points to compare player speed, power, and impact. See for yourself at NHL.com/edge. Change the something. Now, Ekholm with a shot tipped by Matt Savoy in play. Starting to play it. Deeper in the zone, a cut by Savoy. Brought in by Bouchard, read by Brendan Dillon. He'll move it off the body off Savoy. And a hand pass will stop play.
You mentioned a little bit earlier, just joining us. The Oilers, nobody on Draisaitl turned into a personal matter back in Germany. 11 forwards dressed for Chris Knobloch and 7 defensemen. Lots of different line combinations. Slow start for the Oilers here. Really good start for the Devils. Maybe not the quantity of shots on goal early in this game when they had the majority of the play. That interview that Megan did with head coach Sheldon Keefe.
Edmonton coming off back-to-back shutouts on the weekend. They're 2 points out of first in the Pacific. Devils on this 4-game road trip. We'll see them go to Vancouver and Seattle after this one. Closing out on Sunday in Seattle. Now it's cleared in. Jake Allen out to get it. Refer to the outside. Held in momentarily that time. The ball was sealed by Roslovic. Andre Palat held down by Dillon, and Dougie Hamilton has all kinds of room to work it up the ice. Spencer Stastny, a stumble by Nugent Hopkins. Here comes Palat to the front. Mercer. The shot blocked by Wallach to the corner. Nico Hischier stays with it. Corralled by Andre Palat. Given the shove by Walden. Hischier will pin it in the zone. Moving to it is Bratt. Jesper Bratt taken down by Stastny. And the Oilers are back out for center ice. Nugent Hopkins. Caught by Jake Allen. He'll slow it down and get a whistle.
Now, speaking of Jake Allen, he did a really nice job here going back for this puck. When the puck was shot in, and he goes back for this puck. If you can see him here, he takes a quick look in behind. Look at him. He takes a look. Where's the pressure coming from? So when I go back, what are my options? Do I have to get rid of it right away? Am I able to make a direct pass to one of my defensemen? And such an important part of a goaltender that has the ability to be able to play the puck. But no different than a skater on the ice, Johnny. Is know what you're going to do with the puck before you get to it. And if you have your head up and you take a quick little look around, it makes life a little bit easier.
The teams rim the puck so much today, right, Eddie? I mean, that's important. If the goaltender can do that,
and keep it. I mean, look, the object is trying to keep it away from him if you can, because goaltenders are so skilled, so athletic, and could make like a third defenseman out there. But if you're going to shoot it around, you want it to be high in the glass. Well, the glass isn't predictable. Might take a funny bounce. But if you just throw it in for the bird, stop. You get no forecheck started if you just give it to the other team's goaltender. It is a scheme and a schematic that both defensively and offensively you want to be at your very best.
McDavid broken up. Good play by Pesci. Devils now will clear it down. It'll make it. Icing is called here.
Veteran defenseman there, Brett Pesci. About the defensive defenseman, Johnny.
Is a weapon. One created
called
by
a lot
the
of his games
in long past.
Carolina with the Hurricanes for so many years. You did, and really a terrific defenseman for a long time.
They broke in at the same time with Jacob Slavin for a franchise that
and
get
now
two defensemen.
threatens to do it again.
In and around the same age like that. It's a big part of where they're at now. And he moved down to New Jersey.
Outstanding defender.
Yep.
You know, it'd be really interesting, and I don't know what's the status of Seth Jones for Team USA. American born. It'd be really interesting to see what happens moving forward. If, hopefully Seth Jones is able to play for Team USA at the Olympics, but he got hurt at the Winter Classic. We were there right on TNT. But a guy like Pesci, right-handed, that's right, it's important. They only have 3 on the roster right now, including Jones.
Heinen out in front, great stick play by Pesci on Savoy.
A little collision in front of the net. Davis on the hard there.
Is that all? Center now. Backtrack it for Nurse.
Ryan McDonough, too, another great defender. He's left-handed, though, so keep an eye on him. Hopefully Seth Jones will be healthy enough to play for Team USA. But if not, again, Adam Fox is out. Sounds like he's going to be out for a while. So see what the options are for Billy Guerin, the GM of Team USA.
Cotter, a power move, shut down by the stick of Jari, left it back to the goal. Regula has a tough time. Cotter was there for the Devils.
Regula actually played that nicely on Cotter.
Cotter again whips it high off the glass. Isaac Howard for Regula. Take it out to center ice. Oilers now dump it in. Isaac Howard play for Matthias Janmark. Howard in back of the goal, the former first rounder of the Tampa Bay Lightning with a point. Diagonally across, Janmark out of the corner, peppered by Kovacevic. A slot pass denied by Nemec. And Nemec now in control of it and take it back. Anjapani plays it along the dasher all the way around. Ritsiuk will get to it. Thursday back out to the center. Cotter at the line. Waits for help. Rim it all the way around on the change. Cody Glass. Slightly corralled by Jake Wallman. Wallman gets good. He attempts to move it. And Isaac Howard out to the center zone. Mangiapane. This name has appeared in trade rumors recently, and now Cody Glass is out to center. Deep the zone to the outside. A shot taken by Minaho. Goes wide, and now it's played by Glass. He'll take it out of the corner. Ritsiuk with a shot. He scores! Arsenij Ritsiuk! In the dead slot, it leaks through Tristan Jarry, and with 14:37 left in the second period, New Jersey breaks the ice.
Well, a couple of good chances for this line. In a hole with the opportunity first, and then this one leaks through Tristan Jarry. This is one you've got to get a stop it for the Oilers. Ritsiuk gets the chance from Cody Glass. Perfect pass. It's in the wheelhouse. Don't think it changed direction, and just finds the hole under that left arm. From our AT&T connected cam, you see the puck go around the board. Good patience here by Glass. And with Ritsiuk on the left side of the ice, he was able to open up and present himself and one time that puck and catch Jarry in between. But Just one of those there where you need to get a stop if you're the Edmonton Oilers, but the Devils get 1-0 lead.
We'll see it again. Arseny Gritsyuk in the right spot here for his 9th goal of the season.
Queen Sonia.
Yeah, the quick release. Gets Jari before he can get totally sealed and compact. I really like the play by Glass. He held on to the puck, put it in a position to be able to present it on his forehand of his stick, him being right-handed on that left side of the ice.
We are alone, as you requested.
And the Devils with the first goal of the game.
Glass and Dougie Hamilton get the assists.
You are far too trustworthy.
Roslovic with a shot off, bodies out in front. Kick to the wall by Pesce. He'll get after it. He's checked on the play by Nugent Hopkins. Hamilton now has points in 5 straight for that secondary assist. Siegenthaler out to center.
Lots of rumors about Dougie Hamilton too, but now with the injury to Luke Hughes, who knows how that'll all kind of shake itself out there, because we don't know exactly the length that the fine young defenseman for the Devils is going to be out here. You take a look at Dougie Hamilton. As you mentioned, the numbers that he's been on here recently.
So he's starting to spike at the right time. He's had an up and down season. Pesce now along the glass, glove down by Ekholm. He'll move it. Goes by McDavid. Siegenthaler pressed on the play by Savoy. Andre Palat will get to it. Readed there by Zach Hyman. Hyman in possession to the point for Bouchard. He'll snap it along for Connor McDavid, who's checked on the play beautifully by Palat. McDavid for Bouchard. They trap the zone. Evan Bouchard, Matt Savoy, McDavid now. He'll scan the coverage, drop it off for Bouchard. He'll take it into the slot. Rolled back here for Ekholm. Ekholm. Stutter steps his way in on Hischier. Plays it back for Connor McDavid. Evan Bouchard, he and McDavid trade places. 97 goes to work. McDavid, a shot stopped. And Allen gets the rebound from Dawson Mercer and settles it down. 13:03 left to go in the second period. Jake Allen doing his thing for the Devils. Connor McDavid with the opportunity. Allen shuts it down.
What is it you do?
Software development.
This guy's a ghost. He never leaves DNA. He always hits near the 101 freeway, and he's not working alone.
Ooh, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
He's been playing us the whole time.
What are the odds we pull this off?
50-50. Radar.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
You were too late, Rob. You take for granted the godlike love that is. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. She tried to control, and you will die knowing that you failed. Get it done!
Well, welcome back to Edmonton. I got a little bit cold down here, so I found myself a new shirt, and I am sporting the jockey-style jersey that the Edmonton Oilers wore prior to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' 1,000th game on Sunday, a tribute to RNH's championship thoroughbred horse, Infinite Patience. And pretty safe to say Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, a legend here in oil country, scored in his first NHL game, in his 1,000th NHL game, and remains a beloved.
Oh, Jake Wallman from downtown with some traffic out in front. Matt Savoy will get his stick to it, and the Oilers have tied it.
Let's see where this contact is made here, Johnny.
My loyal heart feeds. Let HYRULE
He's a face-off win. Where is the contact? Is it below the height of the crossbar? You got a lot of sticks up there. You had Dylan stick up, Savoy stick.
Raru. I've word. One of the constructs has...
They're going to take a look at it, obviously. Might have gone off Savoy's body with his stick.
Yeah, sure. Again, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Dylan's got his stick up. He's got his stick up. The Devils in front. They were, they were right away talking about it. But
and prepare to
a good goal.
We make for
quickly done by the National Hockey League. So a face-off win.
At present,
1-1 game.
If it is Savoy, it will be his 8th goal of the season. And it is. The former Buffalo Sabre. To the slot, a quick hitter that time by Roslovic is denied. It comes back.
That was Savoy that made the pass. It's right in the wheelhouse of Roslovic.
Savoy drops it on. Roslovic played outside the blue line by Darnell Nurse. 12:30 left to go in the second period. Now tied at 1. Hamilton. Lead feed for Timo Meyer. Jack Hughes moves it across. Minaho tried to get to it, and it comes out to center ice. It's knocked down by Brendan Dillon. Off the stick of Lene Minaho. In his second NHL game, recalled from the American Hockey League, as it comes all the way back in the Devil's End.
Put a cap on that story for Megan. I am a horse guy, Johnny, and I might be a horse that you know what every once in a while, but sometimes love those jockey silks there she had on for the 1,000th game for Nugent Hopkins. Almost a giveaway there. Was a giveaway. Unfortunately, the Devils not able to take advantage as the goal scorer for the Devils. Gritschuk almost had a wide open net.
Comes Connor Brown. He's checked on the play by Nurse. Nugent Hopkins is beloved in this town.
Yeah, the boys did a great interview with him in the pregame.
Here's a chance for Cody Glass right on the mark. Set up beautifully by Arseny Gritschuk. Cody Glass puts New Jersey back up by 1.
Well, right in the wheelhouse of Glass, who had just jumped onto the ice. Gritschuk gets it into the one-timer position for Glass, and he just throws his hands up top, and perfectly done. As Glass got tied up with Nurse, he had just jumped onto the ice, and that was a shift there, and then all of a sudden, he finds himself wide open. I'm not sure where Nurse was going there. Maybe we'll get, I know where he was going. He was going to change, but you can't change there, especially where the puck is on the ice.
Dawson Mercer to the outside as Cody Glass picks up his 11th goal of the season. Home now hampered by the forechecking of Nico Hischier. McDavid goes to work. He shifts gears out in front, defended by Siegenthaler ahead of Nugent Hopkins. They collide along the boards. It's dug out by Hyman. Zach Hyman sends it deeper off a stick. It deflects out of play.